ACIT, Life in the UK Test presents Weekly Mock Test, Week 3, July 2025. If you want to get fully prepared, download our app, ACIT, Life in the UK Test. Just scan the QR code on the screen, or tap the link in the description box. With over 4,000 questions and unlimited mock tests, it's everything you need to pass with confidence. Alright now, let the mock test begin. Question 1. Which of the following are true regarding the consequences of the Industrial Revolution in Britain? Improved legal protections for employees. Working conditions were very poor. Manufacturing jobs became the main source of employment. Agriculture and manufacturing became mechanized. Or many people moved from the countryside to work in industries. The correct answers are: working conditions were very poor. Manufacturing jobs became the main source of employment. Agriculture and manufacturing became mechanized. And many people moved from the countryside to work in industries. Did you know? The Industrial Revolution brought about significant changes in British society, transforming the economy, creating new industries, and altering the way people lived and worked, while also creating new social problems. Question 2. It is illegal to take a girl or woman abroad for female genital mutilation, FGM. False or true? The correct answer is true. Did you know? Female genital mutilation, FGM, is illegal in the UK, and it is a criminal offence to practice FGM or take a girl or woman abroad for FGM. The UK government is committed to preventing and eradicating this harmful practice. Question 3. Civil servants are politically neutral. False or true? The correct answer is true. Did you know? The political neutrality of civil servants ensures that they serve the government of the day impartially, providing objective advice and implementing policies regardless of their personal political beliefs. Question 4. What type of powers are delegated from the UK Parliament to the Scottish Parliament? Reserved powers? Devolved powers? Concurrent powers? Or absolute powers? The correct answer is devolved powers. Did you know? Devolved powers are specific authorities granted from the central UK Parliament to the devolved governments of Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, allowing them to legislate on certain matters within their regions. Question 5. What is a fundamental responsibility of residents in the UK? To accumulate personal wealth? To obey and respect the law? To prioritise personal convenience above all else? Or to disregard the rights of others? The correct answer is to obey and respect the law. Did you know? Upholding the law is crucial for maintaining order and ensuring a just society, protecting the rights and safety of all individuals within the UK. Question 6. What is the name of the free helpline that provides assistance to those experiencing domestic violence? Citizens Advice Helpline, National Domestic Violence Free Phone Helpline, Equality and Human Rights Commission Helpline, or Women's Aid Helpline? The correct answer is National Domestic Violence Free Phone Helpline. Did you know? The 24-hour National Domestic Violence Free Phone Helpline is available on 0808 2000 247 at any time, offering support and guidance to those facing domestic violence. Question 7. New citizens swear allegiance to the King as part of the citizenship ceremony. True or false? The correct answer is true. Did you know? New citizens swear or affirm loyalty to the King as part of the citizenship ceremony. Question 8. It is acceptable to buy alcohol for someone who is under 18. False or true? The correct answer is false. Did you know? It is a criminal offence to buy alcohol for people who are under the age of 18 in the UK, with limited exceptions. Question 9. What is the role of the police in the UK regarding property? To manage property. To value property. To sell property. Or to protect property? The correct answer is to protect property. Did you know? Protecting property is a key duty of the police, ensuring the safety and security of residents' possessions and businesses. Question 10. What is the title of the spiritual leader of the Church of England? Senior Bishop, Archbishop of Canterbury, Moderator, or Pope? The correct answer is Archbishop of Canterbury. Did you know? The Archbishop of Canterbury is the senior bishop and principal leader of the Church of England, playing a key role in the Anglican Communion worldwide. Question 11. Which of the following are considered core values for civil servants in the UK? Personal wealth, integrity, honesty, objectivity, impartiality, or loyalty to the ruling party? The correct answers are integrity, honesty, objectivity, and impartiality. Did you know? Civil servants are expected to uphold high ethical standards, ensuring they serve the public interest without bias. They must remain politically neutral and avoid using their position for personal gain. Loyalty to the ruling party and personal wealth are not part of the civil service core values. Question 12. What is the name of the system in the UK where employers deduct income tax directly from an employee's earnings? Value-added tax, VAT, national insurance, pay-as-you-earn, pay, or self-assessment? The correct answer is pay-as-you-earn, pay. Did you know? The pay-as-you-earn, PAYE system is used in the UK, where employers deduct income tax directly from employees' earnings and remit it to HM Revenue and Customs. Question 13. Which of the following are true about the consequences of the Act of Union of 1707? The Kingdom of Great Britain was created. Scotland became an independent country. Scotland kept its own legal system. Scotland lost all its unique institutions. Scotland kept its own education system. Or Scotland kept its Presbyterian Church? The correct answers are: the Kingdom of Great Britain was created. Scotland kept its own legal system. Scotland kept its own education system. And Scotland kept its Presbyterian Church. Did you know? The Act of Union in 1707 led to the creation of the Kingdom of Great Britain, but Scotland retained its own legal and education systems, as well as its Presbyterian Church, preserving key aspects of its national identity. Question 14. New citizens swear or affirm loyalty to the Prime Minister. True or false? The correct answer is false. Did you know? New citizens swear or affirm loyalty to the King as part of the citizenship ceremony. Question 15. What is the relationship between the Channel Islands and the United Kingdom? They are crown dependencies, linked to the UK but not part of it. They are independent countries. They are integral parts of the UK. Or they are British overseas territories. The correct answer is, they are crown dependencies, linked to the UK but not part of it. Did you know? The Channel Islands and the Isle of Man are considered crown dependencies. They maintain their own governments and are linked to the UK, but they are not formally part of it. Question 16. The Church of England was established to give more power to the Pope. False or true? The correct answer is false. Did you know? The Church of England was established by Henry VIII to remove the Pope's authority and place himself as the head of the Church. Question 17. Which of the following rights are protected by the European Convention on Human Rights and incorporated into UK law? Freedom of expression. Right to life. Right to a fair trial. Right to bear arms. Freedom of thought. Or prohibition of torture? The correct answers are freedom of expression, right to life, right to a fair trial, freedom of thought, and prohibition of torture. Did you know the European Convention on Human Rights includes the right to life, prohibition of torture, freedom of thought, freedom of expression, and the right to a fair trial, among other fundamental rights? Question 18. The act of habeas corpus was a significant step in protecting individual liberties. True or false? The correct answer is true. Did you know? The Habeas Corpus Act, passed in 1679, guaranteed that no one could be held prisoner unlawfully, ensuring every prisoner's right to a court hearing. Question 19. Which of the following are true about youth courts in England, Wales, and Northern Ireland? They hear cases for individuals aged 10 to 17. Parents or carers of the young person are expected to attend the hearing. Cases are heard in front of specially trained magistrates or a district judge. The names of accused young people can be published in newspapers. All members of the public are allowed in youth courts. The correct answers are: they hear cases for individuals aged 10 to 17. Parents or carers of the young person are expected to attend the hearing. And court cases are heard in front of specially trained magistrates or a district judge. Did you know? Youth courts protect the privacy of young defendants, focusing on rehabilitation and involving family in the legal process, while serious cases may be transferred to higher courts. Question 20. What was the name of the new version of the official flag created after the Act of Union of 1800? The National Ensign. The Royal Standard. The Union Flag. Or the Imperial Banner? The correct answer is the Union Flag. Did you know? The Union Flag, often called the Union Jack, combines the crosses of St. George, England, St. Andrew, Scotland, and St. Patrick, Ireland, to symbolize the union of these countries into the United Kingdom. Question 21. Which of the following are true about the Vikings in Britain? They never converted to Christianity. They were always defeated by the Anglo-Saxons. They formed their own communities. They raided coastal towns. Or they mixed with local communities. The correct answers are: they formed their own communities. They raided coastal towns, and they mixed with local communities. Did you know? The Vikings' presence in Britain was complex, involving raiding, settlement, and cultural exchange. Their integration into local communities and conversion to Christianity demonstrate their lasting impact on British society. Question 22. What is the upper age limit for serving on a jury in the UK, specifically in England and Wales? 80, 72, 75, or 70? The correct answer is 75. Did you know? In England and Wales, individuals up to the age of 75 on the electoral register may be randomly selected for jury service, contributing to the judicial process. Question 23. Which territories have their own governments but are not part of the UK? The Channel Islands and the Isle of Man. St. Helena and the Falkland Islands? England and Northern Ireland? Or Scotland and Wales? The correct answer is the Channel Islands and the Isle of Man. Did you know? These territories are known as Crown dependencies and possess their own legislative assemblies, legal systems, and courts of law. The UK, however, remains responsible for their defence and international relations. Question 24. Which of the following were contributions of the Romans during their occupation of Britain? Construction of roads. Establishment of legal structures. Introduction of new plants and animals. or development of roundhouses? The correct answers are construction of roads, establishment of legal structures, and introduction of new plants and animals. Did you know? The Roman presence in Britain brought significant advancements, including infrastructure development, legal frameworks, and the introduction of new species, leaving a lasting impact on the region. That's it for this week's mock test. How did you do? Let me know in the comments. If you want to get fully prepared, download our app, ACE-IT, Life in the UK Test. Just scan the QR code on the screen, or tap the link in the description box. With over 4,000 questions and unlimited mock tests, it's everything you need to pass with confidence. New mock tests drop every week, so hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss one. Thanks for watching. See you next time and happy studying.